The scripture has been named Paramahansa Maharaj made this book and it has Gurudev's name. Paramahansa Maharaj made this book and it has Gurudev's name. Gurudev's name. But it's in Bangla language. As there are Bhagavad shlokas, there's Pyar. It's very similar. In the scripture, Chaitanya-bhagavata, there's Pyar. So what's written in verses, it's Pyar. Pyar. It's just verses like shloka in Bhagavad. Like they have 18,000 shlokas. It is Vyasdev scripture. In Bengali scripture, they just call it Pyar. Is there Chaitanya Bhagavat in Hindi? Nityananda Thakur in Chaitanya-bhagavata. First, he said, Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Vrindavan, he is known as Vishvambhara. Vidit means he is known as the name Vishvambhara. You know everything. What is Vishvambhara? Who is nourishing the world with love? Vishvambharaya Dhimai. What are Vishvambhar? Remember him. Vishvambharaya Dhimai. Gaur Gayatri Mantra. Vishvambhar means who is nourishing the whole world with love. Two types of nourishment is there. One is with love. One is nourishment with love, and one is giving things to all type of things to the jivas. Means like food. Who gives food? God gives food. Who gives water? God. Who gives air? Where is air coming from? God. Like this it is said. So he is nourishing the whole world with the love. If there is no love, the jiva cannot live, cannot survive. What everybody wants, they want love. Where will you find it? What do you want? What do children want? They want love, they want mamta, priti. But prem, love is not about this world. It is coming from transcendental world. Prem. In reality, where is the pure love in transcendental world? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is giving love to all the jivas, all the souls, all the living entities. He is giving love. Mahaprabhu is giving love to all devotees. In Srimad-Bhagavatam it is explained in 11th canto, 19th chapter, 21 number shloka. My devotees, God is saying, you should worship my devotee more than me. This is important to understand. First, after offering obeisances to devotees, then your work is successful. To attain God, what you have to do? You have to glorify the prayer obeisances to the devotees of God. To get mercy of Ramchandra, who you have to glorify, offer obeisances first to Hanuman. Like this, to attain Krishna, who do you glorify? Pay obeisances first, Radharani. Only Radharani's mercy is the way. Because Radharani is beloved of Krishna, very nearest and dearest. Where to find Krishna's love for Krishna? In Radharani, who is handed over the keys only to a trustable person, or you just give it to anybody. You just give it to a person who you trust. If you give it to anyone else, then they will steal you. Then you have to give keys to your beloved only, because then they have responsibility also. Like this, God has his beloved. Who? Guru Pad Padma. First worship Guru, then worship me. God is saying himself first. Who should you worship? Gurudev, Guru Mantra, Guru Gayatri. And then Krishna Mantra. Chant Krishna Mantra. Nityananda Thakur said, who is my Ishtadeva? By the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, you can understand the Mahaprabhu's Lila by heart only by the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Thakur is saying, incarnation of Baldev Prabhu. And that Baldev Prabhu, Shashtravadhan means in the thousands, with 1,000 heads. He is chanting the names of Krishna, doing kirtan of it. Who do you present a precious thing to? Towards our beloved. He needs to be a trustable person. Otherwise you get betrayed. Vishwasghat, like they break your trust. Vishwasghatak. You give something to someone on trust and they lost it. Then it's Vishwasghat, breaking of trust. I trust you and I give you something very precious, very, very precious thing. And I said, you keep it, and you did not keep it, you lost it. And you misuse it, or you misuse it. That is like breaking of trust, being betrayed. For this regard it is said, to attain love for Mahaprabhu, who do you have to go to? Nityananda Prabhu. Only by the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu. We have to grab the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu. To attain God Prem, you have to take shelter of lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu. In Braj, one is seth and sethani. If Krishna is seth, then Srimati Radhika is sethani. So seth is like a male word, sethani is a female word. So sethani is considered higher than seth. Sometimes seth can be a miser person. A seth, they are miser. They earn, they know value of money. Who they give money after earning? They give to sethani. So sethani, so seth, he keeps all the money in the cupboard and gives the key to sethani, not a jethani, which is like a brother's wife. Someone said jethani. I'm saying sethani, but jethani means like brother's wife. Seth. Rich person. Rich but miser. Rich but miser. So if you please Sethani, then she will give you everything. But she has access to it. So Seth. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Seth. In this situation, Nityananda Prabhu is Sethani. He has the key to the world. If you want the love for God, if you want to get the love of Mahaprabhu, then you have to take shelter of the feet of Nityananda Prabhu. First, Balaramji is glorified. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, how can we attain love for love of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? By the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu. This Balarama Prabhu came in form of Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu and Baldev Prabhu. Every day, every time, every second, who is doing Kirtan of Mahaprabhu? Who? Nityananda Prabhu. In this way, Baldev Prabhu, he is doing Kirtan of Krishna. So it is said, why? We do Kirtan of the person we love. Understand? Chaitanya is always being absorbed in Katha of Mahaprabhu and glories of Mahaprabhu. Nityananda Prabhu too, he is always enthusiastic to glorify Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu resides on his mouth. Who is doing Nityananda Prabhu's Kirtan? And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he's saying this about God. Thousands women with Devi Parvati, they are worshipping who? Worshipping who? Sankarshan. They worshipping Baldev Prabhu. Who does Lord Shiva worship? Sankarshan. Shivji took mantra from whom? You remember? From Sankarshan. So Shivji worships Sankarshan. There's a Katha of Chitraketu king also. Chitraketu Maharaj took initiation and Diksha mantra from Sankarshan, and Shivji also took. Then their Guru brothers. And they started to joke with each other as being God brothers. King Chitraketu said, you are speaking Hari Katha in society and you are sitting with your wife. It's not good. They're making jokes like this. Devi Parvati, she became angry and she cursed King Chitraketu. You go take birth as a demon. And cursed him. On this regard, it is said, Shivji, he worships Sankarshan. The glories of Balaram. As per Bhagavad, in 10th canto, 65th chapter, 10th canto, 10, chapter 65. And they're telling about the ras of Balaram. And like, where is the ras of Balaram? That is in Bhagavad, 10th canto, chapter 65. Especially when Krishna went from Vrindavan to Mathura to Dwarka, Baladev Prabhu, he said, Krishna, you go Vrindavan and at least go there once. Brajvasis are burning in your separation. Krishna said, maybe I will go tomorrow. The big brother is like giving a suggestion, and then Krishna said, I have this work, that work, I will go tomorrow, day after tomorrow. But he did not go. Then Baladev Prabhu said, Uddhav, you go. Uddhav said, I could not do anything. I went there once. I could not do anything. Like Karyasidh, like his work was unsuccessful. Like the dal is not cooked properly. It's like uncooked dal, uncooked pulses. If you don't boil it properly, it's like very hard to cook. It's the same dal, but if it's like a bit rotten, if it gets moisture, if you leave it open for some time, then you can cook it for a long time, but still it's uncooked. It's not because of water. This is the special quality of dal. Like some devotees, they don't melt. Whatever I say, they don't melt. They do what they think is best. I say do this bhajan, but they don't follow. So similarly like this, Baladev Prabhu said, I went to Uddhav said, I went there, but my dal was uncooked. Meaning, this is like a proverb. I tried to pacify the Braj Gopis, but my work was unsuccessful. I could not succeed in it. And it was the reverse. Like Gopis, they started to feel more separation after I went there. A person who don't want to go, they find an excuse. So Baladev Prabhu said, I will go. So in Madhu Mas, in Chait and Vaishak, Vasant Kal, in this month, in 2 months, The Rasa of Balarama Prabhu that is written in the Bhagavat, Sukdev Goswami Pad expressed it in front of Parishad Maharaj. God Balram in Madhu Madhav these 2 months. With he was exchanging the joy with the gopis. Means he did ras with them. What is ras? Like tasting the divine mellows of ras. Rasanam. By ras madhurya is giving the joy of Anand. It is known as ras. Ras has many meanings. Rasa kadamba. Kadam means a gathering where it's like a gathering of many types of rasa at one place. It is rasasavan. The material people, they believe in material type of ras. Jada, Sadaras. Sadaras means there are 6 type of ras. These. Bitter God is bitter. Amra. Amra means sour. Amla. No, not Amla. Amra. That's the name, Amra. And like namkeen, which means salty. And sweet also, mithas means the tongue in it, in the 6 places it can taste different taste. The place where the food touches the tongue buds, the bud of the tongue, we get the taste. Have you seen it? You have to see, realize. Go to Amra, Tikta. Tika means chili. Tika. So it is said in this way, Rasa means Rasa Madhurya. And he is offering the Anand to the devotees also through the medium of the Nritya, dance, Kirtan. This is the Ras. So dance, Nritya dance, Geet music and Badya like playing instruments. This. Dorjik. Nritya dance, music and singing. So Radhaji is topmost in this in here. Mahaprabhu, the Ras he did. Which Ras Mahaprabhu did? Sankirtan-rasa. Nam Sankirtan-rasa. Krishna did Gopi Ras. With gopis, he did Ras. Like dance, music and singing. Without Krishna, Ras cannot happen. Yes, they were dancing. She was dancing with Krishna, someone was Radha. Oh, the gopi was dancing in Bengal. We made her Krishna and she danced. She did not even know about the performance, practice. To do drama, you have to first practice. For theater, you have to practice first. And who need a special person for the theater? Who is it? Director. If the director is good, then the theater will be good. Otherwise, someone is moving hand here, some other person is moving hand in there. Need a good director. It's like just not like you can do anything. You have to take training. Then it improves. Son-in-law went to his mother-in-law place. He was Brahman. Very strict. And after taking bath, he went there and do Arnik. He's Brahman. You have to chant Gayatri mantra. You have to chant Brahma Gayatri. But he did not do. He's just like a so-called Brahman. He did not do. He's not taken. No, he's not doing it. He's just by birth Brahman. By birth Brahman. No. So-called Brahman. The father-in-law said, sit with me to son-in-law and do Arnik. Then they sat for Arnik. The son-in-law and father-in-law, they both sat to do Arnik. He was thinking, I never did anything, but I just took the sacred thread at the time of marriage. I don't know what to do Arnik. I don't know anything about it. He did not remember the mantra also. And he closed his eyes and sitting. So they understood, the father-in-law understood that he is a so-called Brahman, like a fake, farji, like fake. It's a duplicate. It's like making mudras, like forms with hands and fingers. Mudra. There are 10 mudras. Different types of mudra, which is like different shape of fingers. We don't say the word mudra naturally, easily. We just make Nyas mudra like this, as Gurudev is showing. And we do dhyan. So father-in-law, like he does not do anything. Father-in-law, when it was done, he put up his shoe and he moved this over his head like the circular motion. And the son-in-law think, oh, maybe this is a ritual. He also picked up his shoe and moved over his head. Father-in-law said, Pagal. Now I know it's completely fake. He's like copying because he does not know. Some people, what do? Like little children. Whatever mother is doing, the children also says, I will also close my eyes and do this. The child tries to imitate mother. Then after 10 minutes, mother is sitting, the child cannot sit for 10 minutes. Then he runs away. For this regard, क्या नकली? One person went for an interview.
Be careful with false things.
So he remembered the question which was asked to another person, and he thought, I will memorize the answer. The first person went, what is your name? He said his name. What is your date of birth? They asked, right? The other person, when the first person came out, the other person for interview asked, oh, what did they ask you? They asked me this. He will ask me the same question. But the interviewer, he asked, what is your name? He did not say his own name. He said the first person's name who he asked, just because he memorized the question and answer. What is your date of birth? He gave the same date of birth. Okay. He asked the other person in the, is there on Mangal Grahan or planet, is there water? They asked him, who is your parents? And he said, oh, he's like, which planet is moving? He answered to the question of, do you have parents? For this regard, it is said, this ras aswaditya ras. Baladev Prabhu, he entered Vrindavan and he tried to pacify all the Braj Gopis. But he could not pacify Braj Gopis properly. Then Baladev Prabhu did Ras also. We go to that place, Ramghat. There is this place, Ramghat, the Katha, and we also hear about the Katha about this, that how Baladev Prabhu, how he came and did Ras. The Ras did by Baladev Prabhu, he did with his gopis. And there, so the gopis of Krishna Paksh who were on the side of Krishna, they just attended the Ras. Chaitra Mas is known as Madhumas month, and Vaisakh is known as Madhav. So these 2 months, Baldev Prabhu is doing Ras. Vaishak, Madhu and Madhav. I don't know, with many on the banks of Yamuna river, Baldev Prabhu, he is enjoying the Ras. That garden, it's so beautiful. It's full of beautiful rare flowers, and especially at the night time, the rays of moonlight is like lighting up the whole garden with moonlight. And especially Vaishak, Chait and Vaishak, and there are very beautiful smell of environment, flowers, and the weather is very nice. It's not very much hot and not very much cold. It's very nice weather. Like right now, it's good weather. After 1 month here, you will be so much hot here. You will almost die with because of it. What is the month today? Chait. It's not ended. Chait. Oh, Vaishak. Vaishak is nice. From Chait to like after it, the summer starts. Like very harsh sunlight. Even the skin of deer, it gets like affected by it. Jait month, Asar month. At the end of Asar month, the monsoon starts. Then it rains, and it's time of season change. So here it is said, these both 2 months, Chaitra and Vaishak, these 2 months, Baldev Prabhu with his Sakhis, he enjoyed many forms of like with the dance, music, and singing. Tarjik. Dance, music, Vadya, singing.